What is good, y'all? It's your boy The Shows, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to Shows World TV. So today we got top 10 scary ghost videos to creep you out. I mean, the last one really didn't, but we don't know about this one. So y'all, I don't really want to waste no more time. You want to go watch the original? The link will be in the description down below. Alright, let's get right to it.
Reaching out. This next video was sent to me by Nukes top viewer Philip Whitaker from Burnley, England. In his email, Philip says that he has had several strange experiences around his home, but has never caught anything on camera. Until now. One night, his fiancée is sitting quietly in the living room when this happens.
Hold up. That's a shadow, right? Yeah. Like a shadow. Yeah, a shadow just went across the room. I don't know if it's gonna happen again, but let's just, yeah.
The faint humming of a woman can be heard as a pale, translucent mist seems to fly directly over Philip's girlfriend, running from the room in panic.
Okay. It was a little creepy, but nothing we haven't heard before on these compilations.
Philip and his fiancée have no idea what they captured on their security camera. But what do you think this is? Caught live on camera. Live streamer Kayoya's Twitch and YouTube channels are focused on gameplay and Pokemon. None of his videos or live streams have any connection with the paranormal.
Okay.
Which makes this next clip very strange. During one of Kayoya's live streams on Twitch, he is playing a game and talking to his audience when he hears something behind him.
He's not coming, guys. Brock's not coming. Oh no! What? Oh my goodness. Alright. How many people we got? Hello?
Something just fell over. Okay.
Whatever.
Kayoya explains that his handheld vacuum has mysteriously just fallen to the floor. But did you see it? The live streamer is completely unaware, but a dark, shadow-like figure seems to peek into frame.
Okay.
Behind him.
Shadow in the corner.
Kayoya has no idea who or what this is. In a follow-up video, he explains exactly where it happened.
Okay, so right over here is where he was caught. Here's a little hand vacuum that kind of just went like that. Probably a little softer, but that's roughly what it...
It's kind of weird mentioning that. So, last night, something had fell over in the kitchen, and yet the window was closed. I don't know if it means anything, but that was just a little strange that it happened. I mean, some people would probably say it was an animal or a small animal, but I don't think that a small animal has the strength to do that. I don't really, like I said, it could be nothing. And I'm just bugging out, but yeah.
It was right here on the floor, so that's nice. Also, here's the stairs going up, and here I'll go up them just so that you all know what it sounds like.
Okay. I guess if someone was coming down there, he would have heard it.
Just as soft as I can. I mean, it still makes this much noise. So, don't even try, bro. Trust me.
So even if this was just a real person, then who was it? And how did they not make a sound on the creaky staircase?
Right.
Kayoya believes that he might have captured a paranormal event live on camera. But as always, I leave it up to you to decide.
You know me. Anything's possible.
Child's play. Marika de Wit from the Netherlands posts on TikTok that she is worried about her youngest son. 2-year-old Mateo is playing in his room upstairs when Marika hears the boy yelling. She hurries upstairs to check on him, but everything seems fine. But when she looks at her security footage to see what the problem was, she is shocked.
Whoa. Did that chair just fly on its own? Definitely giving Conjuring vibes. Did the child get pushed over? I think so.
Mateo appears to be looking at and even arguing with someone or something that we can't see. Then the 2-year-old seems to be pushed backwards onto the floor. Now Marika says that Mateo is fine and was completely unharmed. But this is where the story takes a very strange turn. You see, Marika says that she was originally pregnant with triplets, but sadly the other 2 fetuses failed to develop, leaving only little Mateo.
Okay.
Marika believes that Mateo might be visited by the spirits of his unborn siblings. But what do you think happened to little Mateo? Let me know. Sticks and Stones. Belgian urban explorer Jens from the YouTube channel Syntax travels to a small town in Germany to explore a 120-year-old abandoned sanatorium. The sanatorium was built in 1905 to treat patients suffering from severe and life-threatening lung disease. The clinic eventually closed its doors in 1992, but the structure was left to rot and decay for almost 30 years. Jens is joined by his friends as they attempt to do a paranormal investigation inside the sanatorium. The mansion-like structure is a bit remote, hidden away and surrounded by woods. So when the explorers begin to hear strange, unexplained noises...
Already a bad sign. Abandoned mansion in the woods. Come on, yo. I'm definitely not exploring.
From outside, they're understandably a little freaked out.
Het was wel duidelijk dat er mensen waren, meerdere mensen zelf. Ik persoonlijk had maar 1 persoon gezien, maar als ik de videobeelden achteraf traag bekijk, zie ik zelf meerdere mensen. Hier zie je duidelijk 4 personen staan, waaronder 3 met zaklamp. Het moment dat ik naar buiten keek, deden er 2 personen hun zaklamp uit. Dat is dus al iets wat niet klopt.
It could just be kids messing around. You never know.
Dat klopt gewoon niet. En dat wisten wij. Die angst dat we hadden, was niet normaal. Er is hier iemand. Nee, ik heb echt iets duidelijk gezien. Het was een zaklamp en ik heb mijn P gezien.
The Syntax team see the glare of multiple flashlights nearby and fear that there might be dangerous people lurking just outside. Then they hear something downright chilling.
Something seems to be moving stuff around in there. Like it was dragging something on the ground.
Waarom zou je niet antwoorden? Dat is het bewijs dat het slechte intenties had. Ja, deze ons pak maar. Die is ons maar buiten aan het lokken.
The Urbex group is shocked as it sounds like the people outside are hacking and stomping away at the very building itself. The entire foundation seems to shake and rubble starts to fall from the ceiling above them. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
Oh, it's time to go, y'all.
Alles oké? Hè? Ça va, Kim? Ça va, Kim? Alles oké?
One of the towers of the sanatorium gives way and collapses, almost coming down right on top of them. They make a run for it and just barely make their escape from the collapsing building. Now they are in a panic, and the group hurries through the woods to find their way back to the small road near the sanatorium. But when they get there, they encounter 4 young men who are acting very suspiciously.
What the? Hè? Wat? Urbex. Alles chill?
Yes, yes. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Hey.
What are you doing?
Are you okay? We make lost places. Huh? Lost places.
But we are inside.
We are inside? Bitte? We are inside? No. No. We are inside.
Maar nee, Mathieu, rustig.
Zeg een kees of zo, dikke.
We were already dead.
Maar nee, hebben ze English.
There. There.
We was inside.
We are here.
What have you done?
I found it here.
Yes, but you broke the house. It's coming down. We was inside.
I mean, I think it might have been different people with flashlights, but I don't really know.
Okay.
That would be quite the coincidence, but I'm not sure.
No, but we are scared.
Are you injured?
Look, we are scared.
Yes, I know. What happened? We heard it only.
You? I don't know what you do.
Yeah,
But you have stepped the building. It's coming down. We have us inside. Yes.
No, we was
We have
not
seen
inside.
you.
Nein. We hebben alles op camera.
Niet roepen, rustig.
Hey.
Rustig praten.
No.
Denk je dat waren zij dikke? Waarom ben je doen dikke?
Maar waren zij dan?
Maar ja, maar wacht even.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Maybe they weren't the ones that did it. Might have been a different set of, well, in this case, entities.
Also ihr seid komplett.
No. We are not with them, eh? We are just tourists. I don't know what they do, but they come us.
Ja, maar even drinnen. Wat hier drinnen? Hier met een stok, ja. Da hingekommen und haben. Ja, wir 4 kennen uns. Wir sind da hingekommen, haben von außen gesehen, dass es von außen für uns zu gefährlich ist, da reinzugehen. Daraufhin haben wir kehrt gemacht und sind wieder rausgegangen.
Nee, dat is niet waar.
Maar wacht, maar
Jij komt uit dat bos. Ik heb het hier doen.
Hij ligt.
Maar rustig, maar wij deden ook iets.
Deze content moeten jullie zien, want deze is gestoord. Mensen die gewoon expres een gebouw laten instorten. Wij zaten daar binnen.
Wat is dat dan? Wat is dat?
Kijk, nu hoort je hier een alarm afgaan. Dit is dus effectief voor ons, hè. Dat is dus een brandweer die wordt opgeroepen omdat er iets ingestort is.
The young men claim that they had nothing to do with the partial collapse of the sanatorium that almost ended the Simtex team. But it seems fairly obvious that they are the culprits. In minutes, police, ambulances, and firemen arrive on the scene. Jens tells them exactly what happened, but the 4 mysterious young men have now fled into the night, never to be seen again. Jens points out that one of the men was holding a large wooden object that he believes they might have used to beat at the base of the rotting building, causing the collapse. Luckily, Jens and all of his friends escape without a scratch. This incident is yet another example of
So
what
maybe
I
they
always
did do
say,
it. I don't know.
people are usually scarier and much more dangerous than anything paranormal.
Well, that's true.
You can watch this entire chilling video over
Well,
on YouTube
sometimes.
channel, Simtex. High school horror. Reddit user responsible ad as a security guard at a high school in Mexicali, Mexico. One night, he hears the sound of someone talking just outside on the school grounds. When he goes to check it out, he gets the scare of a lifetime.
Nah, that flashlight's starting to blink, bro. I don't know. What did he see?
Did you see it?
I see it now, like something poked
A
out.
strange face can be seen quickly moving out of sight behind the air conditioning unit at the corner of the building. The security guard runs to check it out, but there's nothing there. What makes this footage even stranger is that no legs or feet can be seen, almost as if this head has no body. The security guard is freaked out and claims that what he saw was absolutely something paranormal. He says that he searched the high school grounds but never found anyone. So what do you think this is? Let me know. In the Pines. Facebook user Silas Neposh is with his friends exploring the beautiful snowy landscape of Quebec, Canada, when suddenly they spot something very strange in the distant tree line.
Okay, Canada again. I've seen videos like that before with the swinging trees. I think they said that's some kind of weather condition. If I, look it up, I'll put it in the video. But I think this was debunked as like some sort of weather phenomenon, but not too sure. I mean, a lot of people said it was Bigfoot, but hey, man, I don't really know. Anything could be seen as a cover up these days, but I heard it was some sort of weather thing that happens with the trees. So if I do find it, I'll put it in the video once I edit this.
Something happened over there. Who dares to do trees then? What's that?
Now this odd video went viral when many Facebook viewers noticed what looked like a large humanoid figure that seemed to actually be picking up the trees and carrying them. Some Facebook comments claim that the figure is a Sasquatch or Yeti.
Hey,
Some even
you don't really know, but I don't know.
Either way, just what do you think is going on here? Let me know down in the comments. Sticking his neck out. OG paranormal live streamer Allah from the YouTube channel Adventurer Allah is back on yet another creepy live exploration. This time Allah is at an old empty warehouse located somewhere in Saudi Arabia. Locals say that the building was abandoned because it is haunted by an evil entity or, quote, jinn. Allah is a little nervous as he explores the property grounds, and he should be, because strange things start to happen almost immediately.
فتحت المكان؟
First of all, you're by a dark abandoned house at night. Not a good sign already.
بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم.
I've been noticing these ghosts don't really care about those prayers, you know what I'm saying?
اللهم إن كان هذا سحر فابطله.
Allah searches the property but is unable to find any explanation for this strange phenomena. But what happens next is very odd and downright chilling.
يا ويل أمي
Is that an animal?
حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل. لا 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 والله يا جماعة مني بايع والله يا جماعة
Yo.
حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل.
What is that, man?
An abandoned giraffe plushie suddenly just starts to move on its own. It straightens out and seems to raise up as if the stuffed animal is alive. And with that, Allah has had about enough.
What an odd place to be putting a giraffe toy, huh? I mean, at first I thought that was an actual animal stuck in place. So, yeah.
He ends the live stream and just gets out of there. The explorer believes that he might have captured a manifestation of the sinister djinn that is said to haunt the abandoned warehouse. But what do you think is going on here? Is it a haunted stuffed giraffe? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Into the woods. YouTube user RexyBoy34 claims that he was out in the woods with his friends, just kind of messing around and taking pictures and videos. Then he spots something strange near the trees.
What the hell is that? Behind you.
Something just went behind the tree.
I'm being serious, there was something there. There was.
This dark silhouette
There
figure.
was something there.
Whoa.
Someone or something comes lurching from the forest towards them. The group seems overcome with fear and they make a run for it. Now, YouTube user RexyBoy34 only ever posted this one video to his YouTube channel, so it's kinda hard to say whether this footage is real or perhaps more likely, maybe just a prank. Bro. But either way, I'd wager that this girl was not in on the prank because, well, look at her.
You know, I think the better question is, why does her face look like that? Almost looks possessed. I don't know. He never really points this out, but I don't know.
Something fishy is going on. Data from the popular Indian YouTube channel Crazy About Fishing and Cooking as well. He's crazy about fishing and cooking. Anyway, all of Data's videos are about his hobby of fishing in rivers and lakes in India and then cooking the fish he caught.
Okay.
On his fishing trips, he is joined by two of his friends as they hike deep into the wilderness to find the best spot to fish. They make their way through thick vegetation and even cross a creek by using a small fallen tree as a makeshift bridge. Now, it goes without saying that when they finally find a fishing spot, it is very remote, and no one should be there but them. But as the sun is setting and the day comes to an end, this happens.
My bigger question is, why would you stay there past sunlight? I don't know. I must be blind. I can't see anything. Plus, the camera looks a little blurry.
Someone or something can be seen mysteriously running through the dark woods near Data and his friends.
Might be a squatter.
Stranger, but whoever it is does not answer. Even weirder, the person just seems to disappear amongst the trees. Data says that this was the most terrifying experience he's ever had while fishing. And to this day, Data and his friends still don't know who or what they saw. Many viewers of his YouTube channel believe they might have had a paranormal encounter. But you decide. What is this? Let me know down in the comments. Just passing by. This next video is a bit of a mystery because the video was reposted to TikTok without any mention of the original source. The video shows CCTV footage of a man who seems to be walking down a staircase in his home. But what happens next is truly bizarre.
Okay, a shadow is going upstairs.
The shadow-like figure seems to pass right by the man as it creepily climbs up the stairs. But the man doesn't even seem to notice the eerie dark shape. Now, without a source, we'll never know whether this footage is real or just an elaborate hoax. But let me know what you think.
Okay, so y'all, that was top 10 scary ghost videos to creep you out. I wasn't really creeped out too much except for that one clip near the school in I think it was New Mexico. Otherwise, it was pretty normal. You know, things running in the woods and a lot of shadows in this one. Can't remember the last time I had a real good scare with Nukes Top 5, but I don't know, maybe the next go around. I still like the channel regardless, you know, interesting content. You know, whether you believe this stuff or not is up to you. I always say that with these things, you know, because paranormal stuff definitely happens, but I would say it's always up to the person to believe or not believe, but I certainly do think these things can happen. But this video wasn't too crazy. Like I said, it was average, you know, stuff I expected. You know, like I said, lots of shadows. But yo, if you enjoyed this reaction, leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. This is Shows World TV, and I make reaction sketches and vlogs. Follow me on all my socials. All the links for everything else is in the description down below. I want to thank y'all for watching, alright? So, if you want more reactions like this, then click that Nukes Top 5 playlist right there. And if you want my more recent video, then click that over there. Alright, so I'm going to go edit this in a while. It's your boy, The Shows, and I will see you guys next time when I upload. Peace.